We will have a lot of information to share. And also, as always, every Wednesdays, we're here for you guys to make you understand how GIT concept works, how you can use this system to better yourself financially, how you can make a really life-changing situation from GIT Global Investment Trading. My name is Patrick, and I'm here in Georgia. So I've been a part of this system over a year and a half. So the days are counting. I'm almost in my 2 years, so I can't believe I've been in this system for so long. I remembering the day that I started, and I was still a rookie when I didn't fully understand the concept. I've made a lot of mistakes to start with, I think we all did. When we started, we didn't fully understand how we can use this concept to make a lot of money and make life-changing money, and also to reach a lot of goals. So now we learn, and every day we learn, we keep learning every single day. So this system is global investment trading. It's an ecosystem. When this system started, when this company started, we could say it was just one, but understanding since 2017, there's a lot things has happened since then. So for those who does not know what is cryptocurrency, I will fully encourage you to take some time to go on YouTube. YouTube is the best school ever. You can learn a lot of things from YouTube. There's a lot of great videos. Always you're gonna find somebody who's gonna want to share what they know about anything. So if you want to know what is cryptocurrency, that would be the first step. Go on YouTube and type that in. You'll find thousands of videos where people are explaining what is cryptocurrency. Why? Because global investment trading is a crypto-based company. So they will use your fiat money, transform that to I would say, digital asset, digital currency, and which we will call in your back office, that's what we get paid. It's a limo. And that limo would be almost considered as a stable coin. In order for you to fully understand when I'm talking like that, you have to know what is cryptocurrency. So now you don't need to be a trader. You don't need to know anything about trading. All you need to do is just come and just buy one of those crypto packs that we offer. You will see that down the road. In a few slides, I'm going to be sliding down. So here is the gentleman that started this project, Emil Simparfit, which we consider as a self-made millionaire. 2012, he was just a substitute teacher, trying to make a living. He's like most of us here. He does not have a father or a mother that left for him a fortune. So he has to really push himself to school, because after I think he has to work and go to school at the same time, try to make a living. But if you fully understand how this world works, you have to be smarter than the others. So that's why in 2012, when he took the chance to invest on cryptocurrency, he sees that he could make millions out of it. So he has made millions, but he says, I'm not going to keep that concept for myself. I'm going to create something far bigger than what I can make with this. So instead of using that concept, the money that he has made, he could have just said, I want to keep it for just my family, just myself. So in 2019, he went to Dubai, where he later performed his skills better as far as trading goes. So now he created global investment trading that you and I, we're here tonight to talk about. Other than that, I don't think we would be here tonight talking about GIT. So now, since 2019, we know a lot of things has happened, a lot. So we started with GIT. Now we have other Liyeplimal Sim Airline, we have School, we have a Sim City, we have Liporo. It's 23 other companies that all merged together in a sense. It's all one ecosystem. And understanding from 2019 to here, it's a lot of things that Mr. Emil has made from one to make it to 23 and plus. So understanding that we are into something that's always, Mr. Emil Simparfit, is always trying to get better at what he has done, and also making the concept or the system more valuable to us. Because more company that took part of the ecosystem, that means when you invest in GIT have to succeed. There's no way. He has to succeed in order for all the rest of the company to keep a good standing. So it doesn't matter what happened. So we know we are into something that's not only a single entity, but it's a group, what we call ecosystem same. So now, if we go to how they do the trading, so the trading is something that where you go, you buy and sell cryptocurrency. So you need a platform in order for it to do that. So this is the platform that GIT use. That's the own platform, SIPTrade.net. And also we do know Liyeplimal.net is the main website where you can find a lot of things there. So now if we keep going down, the fact that they also have a school that where they teach other kids how to know how to trade. So 2 years in a row, they won that awards to be the best school to teach kids or other people that want to know how to trade. So these guys, in order for them to stay profitable and also to keep paying us, is because they are profitable on what they're doing. That means they are making money for GIT. That's the only reason why every single week, none of us have been missed any payments until now. So we know that things are working well for GIT in a sense. So now from 2019 to today, beside all the companies that Mr. Emil has created, so we know when we started, we didn't have that many members, and also we didn't have that many countries that was taking part of the system. So looking here, this is an old slide, so where we have 85,000 clients, but now we have over 150,000 and over 100 countries that took part today in this ecosystem. And saying that we have only 15 traders, that probably also be more than that, understanding that this is an old slide. I need to get the updated one actually. So when we go back into the technicity about trading, we know that it's easy to say, but in the back end, in the background, GIT is doing a lot of things in order for them to be successful and also to be able to keep up with the payments. They have to, oh, this is the French one. That's what I get it now. I see the text now. So they have to, in a sense, watch the market for us, and also they trade cryptocurrency. So we were talking about the ecosystem for the whole GIT system. GIT system is an ecosystem that has all the 23 companies now. We know they started in 2019, and from there, they had over 150,000, clients, I would say, investors, and over 100 countries. And understanding they also do trading. And I said that earlier, in order for them to stay positive and also to stay productive, they have to be good at what they're doing. So that's why here, we know few companies that has invested earlier on in cryptocurrency. We have few listed here. But later today, like I've read some article, we know Visa is fully decentralized. Visa is actually disconnected itself from the fiat world. It's completely into USDT. So MasterCard also, they are in the process to disconnect themselves from the fiat money as we know today. So unfortunately for those who don't believe in cryptocurrency, one day you would have to understand what it is, because that would be the only thing that we have left if we want to really take part of this future system that we have ahead of us. So in order for you and I to take part of the system or to really invest, you need to buy one of those crypto active package that the company offer. And in order for you to fully understand how the package works, you have to know how much one limo also costs. If we go here, for us in the US, if you need one limo, you need $1.86. $1.86 will give you one limo. That means the limo is, the value is higher than what the dollar can give you. And understanding our US dollar is losing value every single time, every single year, every single month, I would say every single day. But the limo, I remember when I started, the price was not that high. It was lower than that. So we know the limo has been taking lots of value from the start till today. So now we have the few active packages. The lowest one is $200 pack. From the $200 pack, that will give you only $6.53 a week. And every single pack has 1 year duration. After 1 year, it will be expired. When I said expired, that means you will not get any more money from the pack. So if you bought a pack for $200 and you do not do anything after the 52 weeks, you will get $340 on your balance on your back office, and you will not receive any more money because your pack is expired. So now the second part will fully detail how you can also transform that $200 into more money instead of only getting $340 at the end of the year. So now I will take also the $1,600 pack, which I like to take as an example, which $1,600 pack that will double your money at the end of the year because it's 100% return. That's the only place you can get that much return safely, because we know the bank will give you 0.02%, which probably won't even give you $5 at the end of the year. If you would leave $1,600 at the bank, you won't get nothing from it. And the bank will make a lot of money from that $1,600 you're gonna let sit at the bank. So unfortunately, there is no way you can compare that to anything else. So here, this is $1,600, but if we go higher to the $51,200, which I like, the reason why I like this pack is if you ever had a great plans and you want to also use this system to pay your bills and you can stay home also having more time to do other things, this pack can also help you stay home and still have some more money, extra money to invest in the system. So now it is just an overview on how you can make money as an investor. So now if you want to develop the system, the second part will be giving you more detail about how you can develop also the system. You can make more money without even starting with a lot of money. And also you will see with the same amount of investment, as an example, the Dubai pack, if you would happen to compound that, that will give you Xfinity amount of money, which Richard will explain you that in the next slide. So this is where I'm gonna stop because there's a lot of information to be shared. So I will let Richard finish that with you guys. And thank you for being here.
Welcome to you guys, and you're gonna learn some good stuff tonight. We promise you. What we're gonna share with you right now is the second section, and we love to say the free section, free stuff that the company is willing to give you guys. And this is what we call like a marketing money, because as Patrick said earlier, our CEO, co-founder, Mr. Emil Parfait-Simbre, wanted to create several millionaires, and he don't want to keep the money for himself. He wants to help you where you're at right now. So by helping the company building the ecosystem, as Patrick said earlier, you're gonna get some money. Now, this money, you can take it out as you want to, or also you can just go ahead and do something marvelous. We're gonna show you pretty much in the next slides. Now, this is a level one. There's several levels. Pretty much there's 7 levels. At level 1, it's the level that you share the news with your friends, like George, for instance, or the store, like a business. And whenever George and the business invest something, that's when you get something from the company. I say something, 4%. So George invests like 1,000, you get $40. George invests 10,000, you get 400. So you can imagine it depends how much they invest. Your 4% can be a lot, from 200, like 8 limos, to X amount they can invest. That would be your compensation. Now, there's a second money with the levels. Whenever you qualify the 2 requirements, the first one, we call it the sponsor turnover. The sponsor turnover, it's you sponsoring, you talking to people, and you invite them, you enroll them directly under you, like George in the store. So whenever that level invests at least 3,000, this is your first generation. And you're gonna hear me saying first generation several times, because the first generation is part of the second requirement, which is the team turnover. The team turnover, it's everybody under you. The sponsor turnover, it's only people directly under you, the first generation. So whenever the sponsor turnover is at least 50% of the team turnover, which is can be one person. What I mean by that, if only George under NG invests 6,000, the same thing gonna happen for NG. She gonna get the 4% of that, but also a bonus of $240. She will qualify the level and she will be moving to the second level. At the second level, there'll be three levels of compensation, an extra 1% for NG. So whenever George, the store, and Paula invest something, she's gonna get 4%. This is the commissions. And now at level 2, she will receive 1% for whatever Bill and Ali invest in the system. Not yet for the third generation. But once again, in order for her to receive the bonus of the level 2, she has to have her third generation invest at least 18,000 and all generation combined 36,000 in order to receive a second bonus of 1,200. This is becoming seriously. Once again, I will tell you the question for you now. Let's say one person invited by Angie, only one. She put only one person under her, like Paula, and she invests 36,000. She will receive 4% of that and the two bonuses, the 240 and the 1,200. So it's not about how many people, it's about how much they invested. I hope you got that. Now, at level 3, Angie will be compensated for 3 levels, 3 generations, an extra 1%, in total 6%. Once again, to qualify the level 3, she has to bring her third generation to 90,000 investment in limos and all generation combined to 180,000, which is going to be for her a nice bonus of 4,800 as a platinum. And some of you start turning their eyes away saying, how am I going to get there? And this is a lot of money, 180,000. I don't know people that can invest that kind of money. It's going to take me a lot of time to get there. I would say stay tuned with us because the next subject, the next section we're going to talk about, I'm going to show you it's all about time. With time, you can get in anywhere you want. But remember, once again, the first generation is part of both sides. You see the first generation on the left, the first on the right. Means whatever happened on the left cannot happen on the right. So whatever people on the first generation do, it's gonna also affect your team turnover. Keep this in mind. Now, at level 4, NG will receive 4 levels of compensation. 4% for the first one, 1% for each other after that, the second, the third, and the fourth. So for her to qualify the level 4, she has to have a third generation with 450,000. And also all generations combined with 900,000 to get another bonus of 12,000 as a coach in the as a diamond in the Liyeplimal galaxy. Now, once again, you're gonna say this is a lot of money. I will tell you, one person can come on board with 900,000, and the same thing will happen for her of 4%, and the bonus of 240, 1,200, 4,800, and the 12,000. It doesn't matter how many people, is how much they invested. It's not how many, is how much. Based on that, if you can use the first generation, you can get to any level. That's going to be the next one we're going to talk about. Now, at level 5, NG will be receiving 5 level of compensation. The first one's still going to be 4%, and the 4 next generation is going to be 1% for each one of them, which is going to be 8% already free money to her from people or for people that she didn't even met already. Now, for her to qualify level 5, she has once again to have a third generation. So people directly under her invest 1.8 million in limos, and all generations combined invested 3.6 million. This is 50% at least to get another bonus of 24,000. But now we adding stuff on top of it. As a coach, she gonna be riding a brand new Toyota Prado 2021 actually, and the VXR model. This is a awesome car, fully loaded. And if you don't like the car because you got too many cars already, this is free. You can get the money if you want to, but this is free to you, free from the company, because you've been sharing that, helping others, putting an end to the poverty. Now, let's move to the next level, level 6. It will be 6 level of compensation. And once again, this is for you to know. And I will tell you, it is possible to get there. And I'm going to show you some examples. Now, for her to qualify the level 6, beside the commissions she'll be receiving, this is an extra 1% for her, 9% in total. She needs to have her first generation invested 12.5 million, and the old generations combined invest 25 million to get a 55,000 bonus money and an apartment in one of the intelligent cities right now that the company is building that you can have. And this is free to you as a Liyeplimal ambassador. You can take a vacation with your family over there. That is yours to use because the company gonna reward you for your effort. Now, the last level for now is a level 7. The level 7, it will be 7 level of compensation, 4% and an extra 6% with each other generation, which is going to be 10% in total. Now, the first generation has to be 37.5 million, and all generations combined up to 75 million to get an $80,000 bonus from the company. And a beautiful mansion built in your own country. It's a huge car, huge house, and that you can have built the way you want it in your country by the company as a Liyeplimal president. And let me take a pause here. Once again, I know some of you are going to tell me, Richard, you just lost me because numbers start becoming big. You got like 8-digit numbers right there. This is huge. How am I going to get there? And once again, I will tell you. The next slide I'm going to show you, if you guys are not using that, and we're using a tool and sharing that tool with you guys, and the one we're going to introduce to you tonight, this is going to be the version 4, not finalized yet because the version 4.1 is going to follow, and we're going to show you that. That's a tool you can use and in different ways. You can get more from your investment. That's one of it. As you can see, Patrick mentioned, like with the company, you can invest from 200 for now to 51,200 if you want that. And from 1,600, your money gonna at least double at the end of the 52 weeks. That's it. It is already a lot of money from the company for you guys. That's not something you're gonna find anywhere else, or in some environment with a lot of risk. And it's funny to say this is an investment risk-free. It's funny to say because people keep telling me, Richard, there's no investment without any risk. Since we're dealing with human beings, maybe some risk over there, but so far, for more than 4 years, none of us been complaining not receiving the money. That's the guarantee we're telling you right now. But I will tell you, and you will agree with me that nobody gonna have enough money because life becoming more expensive every single day. And I would say we need more stuff for our family. So once again, the next session gonna show you, beside what GIT gonna give you, you can have more for your investment. Once again, if you're not using this tool, you just hurting yourself because you can make more money still with the same system that the company gonna give you. I'm gonna show you an example that gonna explain to you what you can do with one of the packages. And I'm gonna stop this sharing here, and I'm gonna share another screen where we're gonna share with you guys that. And I hope you can see that screen. Can you confirm that, Pat?
Yes, I can see it properly.
Awesome. Awesome. So this is the package 6,400. Look here. This package is going to bring you $258.46, as you can see on the right side. There's several sections on this sheet, and we call it the cheat sheet. And you see several of them already. This is the version 4.0, a little bit different the way we move information on it. You're gonna see on the left side there's a headline saying this is a 1 year compounding, active compounding, and year 2 you're gonna collect 41,617 cents. This is something we take time and review to make sure you got the correct number right there. So this is already an answer to you. The 6,400, to explain to you earlier, if you go buy GIT for 1 year, at the end, you're going to get 13,440. That's it. So think about that. If you use this sheet, it's going to bring you to the second year with 41,000, even more than 3 times of that. So how do we get there? So the column saying compounding weeks, that's the week you're gonna compound. What do you mean by compound? Compound is when you receive your payout from your investment, instead of leaving it there, instead of taking it out to spend, you're gonna re-inject that. What is re-inject? You go back and you buy packages. Now, the yellow column saying compounding packs with the start on the top, those are the packages you're gonna buy every single week. The sheet tell you exactly how much you can and how much you have to buy. Now, before that, you got investments, sponsor turnover, team turnover. If you remember earlier, I was saying the first generation is part of the sponsor and the team. This is exactly the case right there. So if you want to use this sheet and the package 6,400 to get to the second level, use the split effect. You put some on you and you put the 64 on your bottom, like your child, your spouse, your brother, your business. You just need one, just one. You invest the 64 and you compound that 64. That's gonna come from 64, 66, 68, 7,000, 8,000, 10,000. You see the numbers per week. By week 13, you're already there at the 10,400. Remember, you invest only 6,400. In the next 13 weeks, you're already at 10,400. And if I go down halfway of the year, you are 16,000 investment. 3/4 of the year, you're 26,000 away. And before the end of the year, you're gonna get to 41,800. Keep in mind, you just invest 6,400. In a year, you have pretty much more than close to 7 times of your investment. You invest one time, you increase your investment. Now, you're gonna say to yourself, I love the pack 25,600, as Patrick explained to you earlier. I love the pack 51,200. Guess what? Right there at the 52, or if I go by week 41, you're already producing exactly what a package of 25,600 will give you. So 41, 42, you have the equivalent of a 25,600 package. Once again, you start with 64. If you're not doing this, you're just leaving money on the table. Now, so the yellow section tell you exactly per week what to buy. Don't miss it. Don't skip it. If you skip it, now how to get back? I'll explain to you the next section. The next column say compound payouts. You're gonna see your payouts every single week increasing: 258, 264, 271, 278. The week 13 bring you 380. If we go down to week 26, you are already 593. Remember, your 6400 can only produce 258.46. By compounding the same 6400 halfway, you're already producing 593. And 3/4 of the year, you're close to 1,000 per year per week. Now, when you get by the end of the year, you're already $1,200, 1200,000 per week, more than the package 2,500, 25,600. Now, the last two columns, this is you compounding for 1 year only. And at the end of the 1 year, you stop compounding and now you're receiving the money. So in week 53, 54, 55, you're going to see the numbers collect payouts are decreasing. Those are telling you because, as Patrick explained to you earlier, the package are 52 weeks. So in week 53, the package 64, the first one you bought, has expired. In week 54, the package 200 you bought the week 1 has expired. And they're gonna go down like that until you get to the end of the year at week 105. So this is gonna give you the 41,617 cents. This is the 1 year compound. Now, once again, as I said, this is the ideal world. What I mean by that, this is you not missing any single week with that. But this sheet has something powerful in it. You see at the bottom, I said, this is the gauge. Just let you know where you're at if you want to get to a level. And the other side said package junction. That's the connection for you to say, if I want to have the equivalent of this package, let's say I go down to the package 25,600. Let's say the package 12,800, which is produced 529. If you check there at week 23, you are producing 532. So at that level, your package 64, it is exactly a package 12,800. It's producing the same thing if you bought a package 12,800. So if you go deeper, now at week 44 and 43, you are producing exactly a package 25,600. So this column telling you that's where, if you are right now, if you are having several packages in investment and you're producing something in a white column, just find out. And you're gonna say to yourself, this is my week in the 64 compounding. So if you keep buying those packages, you'll be able to buy the package in the yellow column to have to push your 6400 compounding to the next level. Now, what I'm gonna show you right now is the second one. The one if you do the 2-year compounding. The 2-year compounding means you didn't stop at the end of 52. Now you keep compounding on week 53. This is somebody going for 2 years. Check the number on the left. Your 6400 will bring you after 3 years $184,816.84. Remember, you invest only 64. Now check that. So remember, a package of 51,200 is producing something close like to, I think, if I'm not mistaken, around 2,000 per week, if I'm right. So if you go down the payout, you see 2,200, you get there by week 73. 73, your 6,400 that you bought it's equivalent to the 51,200. You are next to the guy that went ahead and buy a 51,200. You're not gonna shy away from them. Now, check that. If you go down to week 1 or 2, remember at first I said when you get to the platinum, you need to have under you 180,000 as a team. So at week 1 or 2, if you do split effect without transferring the commissions and the bonuses you get on the way, you're still gonna get to the platinum level with just that, a 64 under you, and you receiving all the commissions. That's extra. If you want to speed it up, you can transfer them down, and that will boost you further the weeks in the compounding. But let's say without transferring down, at week 1 or 2, you get 181,200 as investment, as a sponsor, as a team turnover in your downline. That will qualify you right there as the next platinum. Think about that. You just bought a 64, compounding with 1 or 2 weeks, and you get there. Your production at that time is 5,200 per week. This is more than 20,000 per month. You just invest 6,400. And check out at the week 104, you have already on the left column 5,500 for week. This is more than 23,000 per month. Now, if you stop compounding at week 104 and you go back, the brown columns right there, that's you coming down the hill. You're not compounding anymore. You are collecting. You are collecting from your investment, from your compounding, from your engine. Is producing from you from 5,600, and they're gonna keep decreasing. And you know why it's decreasing? Exactly. The packages you bought 1 year ago, they are week per week expiring. That's why your production is decreasing. But at the end of the third year, you're gonna collect 184,816.84. That's huge money. You just use a 6,400 one time. One time you pay the fee. I know you guys went out there and buy limos. You pay a lot of money to get that limo, but that's a one-time investment. And this is you for 2 years. Nobody asks you to stop after 2 years. You can keep compounding and getting more of that. I know you guys dying for questions. We got only a few minutes left. Let's go, Pat. We can unmute and take questions. You still there, Pat? Pat might be away. Let me allow you guys to unmute. If you have questions until Pat get back, you can raise your hand, unmute yourself, and shout your question out.
Hi. Where can we get a copy of that paper or that? I would like to have a copy of that, please, Richard.
I got you. That's the full 4.0. Let's get by next Wednesday. I'll send you guys the 4.1. There'll be some changes in it. Not much, but yes, you can get a copy of that. And I'm still working on the other ones. And I hope showing you guys the 51,200 by next week. I'm just finishing right now. You can see you can make yourself a millionaire. That's awesome. And don't worry about that. The 6,400 give you the 51,200. So let's put for next week, and all you guys can get a gift of that.
Okay, thank you so much.
Pleasure. Any other questions? It looks like it was clear. Nobody wants to ask question. Raise your hand, unmute yourself.
Yeah, hello.
Yes, go ahead, Esther.
Yeah, good evening. Thank you for your presentation. I just have a question about withdrawals because I think that it's I mean, I've been in there for a little while now, and I'm almost getting to the point where I think I will be wanting to withdraw, but it looks like there's so many policies when it comes to withdrawals. I want you to please explain to us, like when you get to a point where you already have like the 60 or let's say 30, 40,000 limo, how do you take it off? How do you get around the 8,000, I think, limit or whatever? Can you please expand on it, please?
Okay, okay, awesome. Pretty much, Esther, I will tell you there's several options of taking money, of taking limos out of your account. You can use the prepaid debit card, which is limited to certain amount. You can use the wire transfer, and which is gonna be higher based on the packages. If you buy a package of 51,200, you're gonna get more if you buy a package of 100,000. So the higher you go, the higher gonna be your withdrawal. And if you go by wire transfer, um, or also another option for you to take money out, you can use the exchange platforms when you can swipe your limos with the SIM coin. And with that, you can go ahead and buy cryptocurrencies or you go directly to fiat money. Also, there's a limitation per month you can do so. Um, the other option that you guys use a lot is the peer-to-peer options. And I think with that, you can get more out per month using that option because you have a 2,500 24 hours daily limit. So if you say for 30 days in a month, this is 30 times 2,500. It is more than 65,000 for the month. So I think that's one option you can use. You got the prepaid debit card limited, you got the peer-to-peer close to your balance, whatever you can transfer out. And also the wire, you need to buy extra huge packages starting 51,000 and up. And also you can do the transaction through the exchange, which is something very technical and also dangerous because if you don't know what you're doing, you can lose your money. So make sure you use an option that you are comfortable with. Any one of them, they are up and down. So make sure you have somebody to help you with that, your sponsor maybe, your upline. But there's several options. There's several options, but they're all limited with the company. So the prepaid card are limited, the peer-to-peer also based on what you can take up per day. The wire transfer from your bank, which is also limited per month, and also the swipe to from the exchange.
Okay, so does the bank wire goes to directly to your bank, or you have to have a certain bank to be able to be eligible for that?
You're gonna go to any bank. Once they
Okay.
accept the wire transfer, you just need to make sure you got what we call the SWIFT of the bank, which is something international. It's a code that identifies the bank as a unique from the world. So whenever you send that there, you're gonna identify the bank and your account at the bank. And I think in a couple of days, you're gonna get your money directly deposited in your account. But they all come with fees.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you so
Pleasure.
much. Okay.
Looks like you will.
I also need the spreadsheet, please.
We'll get back to you guys. No problem.
Thank you.
Yes, Pat, you back on?
Yeah, I'm back, man. I had to take care of some
Awesome, 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 awesome. You want to add something to the questions?
Have you? No, I didn't even hear the question. I came after. So, have you read all the charts? I have seen a few questions in there.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead. You can throw.
Somebody said, "I need help. I'm losing money. I have limo slipping." If you have limo slipping, obviously you are wasting money. It's like leaving money at the bank. I believe you might have to reinvest that, or if you want to cash it out, put it at the bank, is the same thing. If you leave limo on your back office, you don't do anything with it. Obviously, there's a big problem there. So you have to
Use
make your
the cheat sheet.
definitely. So I can call him. He's my buddy. I know him, so I'm gonna call him after that. See what I can do. So having problem with my account, I don't receive email for verification. Today as well, I have two of my downline that was trying to open an account. They have not received the email. So sometimes Jati has some glitch. They don't receive the email.
Yeah, happened to me all today. So
So
just
what
try another time.
effectively. So another thing you can do, I know there's a WhatsApp link. I have received that last couple of weeks ago. So you can send them a message through there, and then they will activate the account for you. I will see if I can get that, and then next week I can post it. I'm hoping that this account will be open, but I can find that WhatsApp, and then I'm gonna start looking for it now. See if I can find it. I'm gonna send over in the chat before the meeting's over. And how do you deposit money to your account? Depends on where you live, and also depends on how much money you want to deposit. The first way would be Bitcoin, which sometimes I don't really advise, because sometimes you have to really do it properly, and also if Bitcoin fluctuated a lot, you might not be able to get the package that you were planning to buy. There's a wire money, depends on the amount you want to buy, the package you want to buy, sorry. The third way would probably be the peer-to-peer, which is very dangerous, but if you have a leader or somebody that you know that can guide you through there, that's the fastest and the most cost-efficient way, which is the peer-to-peer. Let me go back to the chart and finish the question. I think that's about it.
That's it.
How do you deposit money? Yeah, that's the last one. Yes.
Any other questions? How much time do I have left, Pat?
We still have only 4 minutes, I believe. We almost.
Who's gonna shout the questions? Don't be shy. Unmute yourself. Besides requesting the cheat sheet, go ahead.
Hey, just had a question. How long does it
Jason
take?
Menga.
Yes. How long does it take for the prepaid card to be activated once I've done an application?
Any idea, Pat?
This is, you need to know how to do it. So now it's very technical. When I say technical, that's why there's a new group that just created by one of the leader, and he's also a coach. And his group, they have created a system where they have hired somebody that knows how to do this. So if you really want to do this without having to wait or having to have any difficulties, so they even give you option. You can give them the money and they will give you back the card with your information all activated all together. And also you can also, they can also sell you the card, and then you will do the activation part for yourself. For me personally, I don't want to, I like easy things and I don't want to have any headache. I prefer to go ahead and give them the full amount and they will give me the card activated already. So now I don't have the link with me. If you come back next Wednesday, I can have it handy and I can hand it over to you. I can put on a chart and you can, they have a Telegram group where they do that also. And if somebody has, if for somebody else here tonight have the link, they can also post it on the group. No problem at all. You're more than welcome to do so.
Okay, so in terms of paying to get the card, can you do that directly from Cameroon?
I know they are here. You say, if you want Cameroon, if you live in Cameroon, that's a different story. You can go ahead and get the card easier, faster. It's going to be better for you because you're in Cameroon. But we are in the US. So it's harder for us to say we're going to order the card from Cameroon because I don't think they'd even deliver the card here directly into your address. So it has to be delivered in Cameroon, and from Cameroon is going to come to you, or from Dubai. So now if you're already there, you're from Cameroon, I think you have the answer, and you can just walk to the office and then you can deal with them directly. That's going to be easier.
Okay. Because my mother's in Cameroon and she's been trying to, she actually went there, but I believe they're not allowed to, I guess, take people up there. Because she tried to, because we already did the application, but she's not able to, speak with anyone. to
Okay.
get the cars. Mhm.
So when you said to speak to anyone, when she went to the address, so what they told her?
They said that I guess they weren't allowed to go upstairs to speak with them. And the phone number also doesn't work.
The phone number that they have listed on the website?
Yeah.
Okay. We can, I know Papa Johnny is actually, he might be not available. He could probably give us a better insight about this because we don't know that.
Okay.
But if you come back to the meeting again next Wednesday, I can look for information for you and I can give you that answer.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Thank you. We got Herman Ducho.
That's the last one.
Good, Herman.
Hey, yeah, good evening. So a couple of questions here. I watched the presentation and thanks for the insightful information you just provided.
Thank God.
I logged in, I put some money in, but I'm trying to make sure I understand how I can withdraw that money. So basically there's two markets. I can either sell the limo to the Git trading company itself, or I can sell it on the aftermarket. So who fixes the price on the aftermarket? Who decide the value of the limo on the aftermarket? Because I'm fairly new, but I've been seeing a lot of speculation. I was added to the Telegram group. Basically, everybody on it is selling limos, and everyone has his own price. I check a couple of people there, and they're basically selling it at their own price. So, who is regulating the price to get the limo?
I think, Pat, also, Herman, you might find the group. I think there's some a guide the company sent out saying the limo gonna be selling between 700 to 1,000 francs CFA. So in that frame, anybody can choose to sell from 7, 8, 9, 1,000. So it's on you which way you're gonna go. Somebody can say, I'm gonna let it down for 700. Somebody else say, I'm gonna go down more than 850. So I think that's what you're seeing on the chat. Add something, Pat?
Yeah,
Oh, sorry, Herman. I probably caught you because I was trying to put the all mute button. Yes, I mean, no one can regulate the aftermarket because it's your own limos. As soon as you don't go lower than what the company want us to sell it to. So I believe it's gonna be up to you. I mean, I can have my own limo. If I want to sell it to 700, I will give it out to 700 or 650. I can do it to 6 as soon as it's not going lower than what the company allow us to sell it. But at the end of the day, it will be very difficult to control everyone because everybody has their own, way to do things. But definitely, it's gonna be you as a buyer to decide how much you want to pay for that. Because I've been in a situation where I've been looking for limos and I don't want to pay a certain amount of money. I say I prefer to wait until I find a buyer, so a seller that wants to sell me at the price that I wanted to buy. But as a seller, also you can, be patient and wait for your price to come over. And also, if you happen to know a VPN, you can always use a LA token, or if you have a Trust wallet, you can also transform your limo to SMB, and from there you can just let it go to the market, either Ethereum or Bitcoin or Litecoin, whatever you want to sell it to, and then it can go back straight to your bank account. It's 9:03, brother. I think that was the last question that we were able to take today. You are muted. If you are talking, I won't be able to hear you.
No, not yet. No, I was just nodding the head.
Oh,
yeah, I think that's it. And want to say the last word?
Definitely. Yeah. Well, I was going to say, I have a lot of answers for you guys for next week. So I'm going to dig on my sources and find answers for you. Mm-hmm. We don't know everything. You have to understand, we're not from Cameroon. We're just investors. We are here to make you fully understand the concept, because we see how we can make money with it, and we've done it, and we see that it works for us. But unfortunately, we do not know all answers because we don't have all answers. But we can always find the answers if you give us some time. So next week, you're more than welcome to come back, and we will be glad to have you as well, being a part of our team and being a part of our audience. So it's gonna be the same link. So you're more than welcome to come back, guys. We're glad to have you.
And lastly, I will tell you, for those of you that are requesting, once again, the cheat sheet going to be available next week. This meeting will be available in the next 24 hours on the YouTube channel. You can go ahead and review it, download, use it. And thanks again for tuning with us. And let's go make some money and help others becoming the next millionaire. Good night. Good night, Pat.
Thank you. Have a good night.